Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1 went to CLG.eu. Moscow5 simply have to win this and win the next game if they want to actually take this grand final home and make it theirs. It is a double best of 3 system. CLG just need to win 1 and Moscow5 need to win 2. NZ, the question I'm going to pose to you, can Moscow5 bring this one back?
Yes, definitely. Moscow5 can definitely bring this one back, but we're really just going to see if they can after this start, and it looks like CLG are going to go for this invade right here.
Oh!
Ice Blood does come out, it catches Gozu Pepper, and now Gozu Pepper has to flash away. Exhaust been popped, Wicked comes in, pulverized, goodbye, and First Blood has come in. Cogmore too strong, and that's one of the one champions you do not want to get First Blood, and Cogmore with 1 kill right now, and the rest of the team with assists. Genja as well getting chased down. Wicked gonna dash in, but not follow it up. Great stuff from CLG right now. And after we talk about Moscow5 maybe coming back, a kill has been exchanged. Cogmore gets the kill. What a play from Froggen though to just fire that Ice Blast in and catch off Gozu Pepper. And on the subject of Froggen, that comment I made about the MVP, I have actually got a shout out to Trill Clean on Reddit, who kind of sparked my mind to actually say that. So thanks, dude, and sorry for not shouting you out before.
No worries, I'm sure he doesn't mind. But yeah, I mean, that was just an educated guess from Froggen. He was like, we're going to push in this Tribush. There may be a character in that. There may be an enemy lurking in the shadows. Dead on. Nailed it. And as soon as it happened as well, you have to give credit to the rest of his team as well, and see that, you know, they just flashed in, used the taunts, Alistair knocking her into the air as well, and completely destroying that the Janna and picking up First Blood. So CLG starting very well here. And as you say, one of the real terrors in this game, Cogmore, got that First Blood.
And that's going to be so crucial, especially setting the pace of the late game. Cogmore's so good towards that late game stage, so we're going to have to see how that one deals. Snoopy going to come around the back. Alex is going to flash away, although there's the ice ball as well. Is Alex going to go down so low? Is the auto attack going to hit? Yes, Froggen with the kill. Carthus falls, and that one last auto attack connected and finished him off. I can only guess Alex is going to be a bit mad about that one. So unlucky.
But what did we say going into this game, NZ? This jungle and mid combined is gank central, and Carthus is such a squishy champion, he can't afford to get hit too heavily, especially early game. He needs a likes of a Rod of Ages to make him a bit tankier, and Nivea and Snoopy really trying to capitalise on that. Beautiful play from them. You could say that Alex was slightly unfortunate, but you have to give credit to Froggen and Snoopy for setting that one up. Brilliant play. Already 2-0 ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. Froggen again making that play happen. Great stuff from him. There's a kill towards the mid and a kill for bot lane of Cogmore. Lee Sin going to come up towards top, maybe. Wicked is actually going to back away though. Snoopy going to make his transition towards the mid. He's going to make his way down here. Lee Sin going to go back in towards his jungle, on towards the walls right now. Ping's going away in the river. That sapling did go down for vision for Snoopy, so Snoopy got to go in this bush as Froggen looks to be coming around the corner with Snoopy as well, so they might be setting up something here towards the top lane. They are making their way up slowly but surely. Snoopy and Froggen are actually going to go around the back while Wicked does apply some pressure towards Darian here, trying to bait maybe Darian out. So Snoopy and Froggen both in line for a gank. Here we go. Here's the tower line. Wicked very low though, but Snoopy, is he going to be able to save his teammate? No, is Froggen going to fall? The passive comes in and the tower will destroy Froggen, but Froggen was able to pick up the kill. Oh my god.
That was interesting. I'm tempted to say clown shoes were enforced, but we're gonna see this again, NZ. Moscow5, we saw this previously. The Carthus and Lee Sin combination taking down the dragon in about 5 minutes. I think Lee Sin's actually gonna go down this time though. Very nearly does so. Look at that HP remaining, and Janna putting a shield on. I said before, we have seen this previously, NZ, in the Corsair Vengeance Cup. It looked like genius that time, but very nearly a humiliation for Lee Sin this time around. And I guess that's just purely down to the bases. You know, Carthus is a bit lower than he would have been before had he not have died. And I think the last time they tried this, Lee Sin was level 5, so he had an extra point in that safeguard. So close.
Absolutely. Very unlucky there for Diamond right there. He burned his flash as well, just from that, so He isn't going to be very happy about that, but you know, he did try. I think they might just give it another attempt. You know, when he goes towards that level 5, that's exactly when they did it before. But action going on all over the map right now, Vince. Snoopy in this bush. He's been so active with ganking right now, and Alex has to be careful. His Froggen can land his Flash Frost, but wait, Alistair's there. Oh my god! As Alex is going to get dived upon, Snoopy going to pick up the kill when Crepo could go down. No! The cow is alive and he's going to run away! Goodbye, my balls are shut. My ball, oh my god, my horns are shining. Oh my god.
I'm not sure I heard that right, but I'm going to give you the benefit.
No, dude. I didn't. I said, oh my god.
Oh god, too much excitement. Too much excitement in such a short period of time. Just awesome action, guys.
No. It was ball, not.
Nice. But either way, carrying on here, Karthus 0 for 2 has definitely not had a great beginning, and Nivea 2-1-2. She is ahead also on creep score by 8, but I don't think creep score is really factoring in too much there because she is ahead on kills and assists as well. Let's look at some of these early items. Heart of Gold and the Philo Stone, early items there for Maokai. Going to give him the gold pretend that he requires to pick up the likes of Aranduin's Omen again, if he so chooses, and the Frozen Heart like last game. Having said that though, last game they didn't have to worry about any magic damage. This time they do. They do have that Karthus. Alex has shown time and time again that with Karthus he can put out some serious pain, so definitely one to watch out for.
Absolutely, Crepo going to go straight in towards Gosu Pepper here, although Genji going to put some reply back in towards that Cogmore right there. And my god, man, my desk is actually broken because I facepalmed so hard, but Wicked is going to go on towards Darian at top lane, so I might actually have to go and buy another desk after this cast, Vince, because that was just cringe for me. I apologise, guys. That came out too wrong.
I really want to see like an NZ slapstick up on YouTube of Bass recording that and putting it up.
I'll sue you.
I want to see. But yeah, either way, you do have nearly 2k gold advantage coming in for CLG. And remember, Moscow5 are really under the cosh right now. They simply have to win the next 2 games. There is no area for failure right now. If they lose this, they do come second, and CLG will claim the champion's prize. They're going to be going for Dragon. All 5 players starting to move around the same area, and with Warwick at top, Lee Sin still in the jungle, and Karthus scared on his tower, they are going to pick this one up very comfortably, you have to feel. Lee Sin is moving his way around. Is he going to try for an epic steal? Doesn't look likely. His Dragon has been pulled back to his safe location, and that is going to be a very comfortable Dragon in the end. Lee Sin does fire off a resonating strike right at the end there, but it's not going to do anything other than give him vision of what he already knew, that Dragon has been taken.
Yep, Dragon going in favour of CLG.eu, 4 kills to 1 as well, so they are definitely in the driver's seat to bring this one home. Warwick, on the other hand, is going to push towards top lane. He's going to recall though, as doesn't want to push the envelope too far. A bit afraid maybe of Maokai coming in for a gank along with Wicked, and he will go back, no problem whatsoever. So a Dragon for CLG, and they have definitely got the advantage right now, especially with 4 kills to 1. They have a Nivea on 2 to 1, Cogball with a kill, and Maokai with a kill as well.
And they also have a bit of a level advantage as well. You look at Anivia, she's level 8, Karthus is level 6. Now that is painful. Karthus is going to try and pick up the blue, will indeed get it, but if Anivia can land a Flash Frost and also the Frostbite, Frostbite is already level 4, Flash Frost on level 2, Karthus is going to take all kinds of damage. So he is going to go ahead and recall. What's he going to pick up? The answer is a Catalyst of the Protector. As I said before, Rod of Ages is a real core item for most Karthus players. It looks to be the case for Alex today as well. Wants to keep himself in that lane for as long as possible and able to put down as much damage as possible. But on the flip side, you can have Anivia going back, Tear of the Goddess, Hextech Revolver, and a Ruby Crystal. She's going to be relatively tanky, and she's going to put out a lot of damage.
Absolutely. Cogmore and Alistar, they are both going to be pushing this lane, a bot lane, towards Genja and Gosu Pepper's way. Top lane we see Wicked and Darian just farming up. Let's have a quick look at CS. Cogmore with 66, Corky on 73, so Corky definitely doing a better job. Up top we have got Shen on 61 and Warwick on 46, so Shen doing a very good job at denying that Warwick, as he is going to try and get this CS now. Mid we do see Anivia on 71 and Alex on 55, but I am going to keep my eyes on towards Snoop here right now. He's going to put that ward down. He has been spotted though because of the enemy ward of Moscow5, so they do see Snoop Well, they did see Snoopy just go up in that bush right now, so Alex is going to play a bit more passive. Diamond Prox is there as well, just in case, for the help of Alex Itch. And they are going to make a transition and maybe make a move. Diamond is going to go in towards the enemy jungle. What's Alex going to do? He's going to be able to get these Wraiths, no problem whatsoever. So Diamond is going to make his way towards bot now. There is a ward there as well, so Diamond going to come through Tribush, but they have seen Lee Sin, so they are aware of it, and Lee Sin will go back towards Golems.
Indeed, and I just had a quick glance there at bot lane. You're going to have Corki 85, Cogmore 75. So bot lane is by and large being won right now, but Anivia's going to start to make her way down. Can we see a gank on the guards here? Nice Valkyrie and Monsoon use from Janna and Corki pushing back the threat. And they're going to be just fine. But for a few seconds there, I was a bit worried for both Janna and Corki. Janna was on very, very low mana, so couldn't do a great deal other than the Monsoon. And Corki very quickly reacted to the situation, Valkyrieing away from harm. But either way, in that sense, I mean, Moscow5 are ahead at bot lane on creep score. Everywhere else, they're currently behind.
Yep, absolutely. The only thing separating bot lane right now is really Cogmore's kill. And obviously Corki hasn't got a kill, but he has got a bit more CS, so that's definitely going in favour for him. Lee Sin, Diamond Prox, is going to make his way up towards the top lane, going to try and set up a gank now, as he's going to wait for this lane to get pushed from Darian, I can suppose, as he's going to clear these rather quickly. So he is just gonna wait to sneak in towards that bush and make a move on towards Wicked right now. Ping's going out, there is a ward in that bush, and now Lee Sin is going to make his move. He's going to make his move towards this first bush. Can only guess he's going to make it in towards the second bush as well. Yes, he is. So Darian doing a good job at pushing. He's going to dive straight out towards Wicked. This should be a kill and a knockback just in case with the ultimate from Lee Sin. Really nice teamwork coming in from Moscow5. Remember, they are not down and out just yet, and now they're going to go on towards Crepo. Wow! Crepo actually went for the pulverized headbutt combination, then the Howling Gale actually stopping that and knocking him off in the air. Bit of a head scratcher there, but no kills will be exchanged. So Moscow5 got to bring one back for their team and get a kill.
Yeah, and what I actually didn't mention before, Enzi, is that Moscow5 didn't get the dragon. Actually, CLG got the dragon. So in that sense, Corki is slightly behind Cogmore at the moment with that kill. So that's one to keep your eye out on. Either way, we are going to have an exchange between the two AD carries. Cogmore's getting the upper hand. Here comes Shen's ulti as well. Seriously bad times coming in for Gosu. He does manage to flash away, has been exhausted. It's only a matter of time before he drops right now from Yellow Pete and also from Shen. But what about that? Right there from Janna, managing to survive, using the Monsoon to push back Cogmore and Shen. And I'm absolutely amazed that she survived that situation. I had pinned that on a categorical win at bot. Yeah, mid's going to go down as well. I'm going to see Carthus getting dropped from Anivia with the Ignite down too. And that, once again, is going to be Carthus dropping out. Enzi, he's falling behind quickly in that mid.
Yeah, Vince, that bot lane, like, the Monsoon was very good, but Cogmore got her down for literally one hit and pushed him away, and then Cogmore landed the ultimate, but Gosu just, popped that shield just at the right time to save himself. So it was his shield and that Monsoon. Brilliant play from Gosu to really save himself in that situation, get out alive. Really good stuff coming out there. And mid lane, a very nice gank coming in once again on towards Alex. So another gank coming off, and Nivea currently on 3-1, and Carthus on 0-3. So Froggen doing a great job in that mid right now. Crepo is going to wait in this bottom bush for a couple players to come by, but they are not going to appear anytime soon. The dragon has now spawned. Both teams are going to have their eyes set and trained on towards that dragon right now. Warwick has come down. Shen still around red is going to be able to get that, and can only guess he's going to come down as well. So we could possibly see a 5v fight very shortly underneath this dragon. They have got an Oracle, so Snoopy sees that ward. They haven't started the dragon just yet, so they're maybe trying to bait out the opposition to come straight in towards the dragon. They have started it off now though. Sapling gonna go in, and here comes Froggen and Wicked as well to help their team. And now we should see a 5v5 fight. The Flash Frost does go off. Wall of Pain going down with Carthus. Corki jumps in as well. Darian getting a bit of damage taken off his HP bar, but he should be absolutely fine. Now both teams go to a standstill. Who is going to make the first move? Who is going to make the first mistake? Wall does come in. Flash Frost misses. They're going to go on towards Darian. That's the answer. Snoopy, brilliant Monsoon from Gosu, and now Darian jumps over the wall, but Darian is going to get back He's going to get killed from the back right there. Now Froggen is going to get chased down. Wall of Pain goes out from Carthus. He's trying to juke this one out, but Wicked is going to jump straight in. Flash Frost comes in, going on towards Genja right now, but Wicked relatively low as well. Stoopy pops the ultimate just in case. And both teams still congregating around this area. They have started Dragon, so we could see another engage. Froggen landing that Flash Frost, but Diamond going to dive away straight on towards his ally. And now they're going to start the Dragon once again. Who is going to get this one? Are we going to see an epic steal? Are we going to see an epic team fight? This is the finals. This is what it all comes down to. And I don't think it's going to happen. So there we go. CLG will get a kill and a Dragon. But that Monsoon from Gosu Pepper was so good. But the problem was Darian flashed straight over and he was kind of alone there and went straight in.
It's the third or fourth Monsoon we've seen Enzy that has been absolutely perfect. Saving himself on Dragon, just so good. Such strong play from him. But Anivia has moved to 3-1-3, 128 creep score, has the Chalice of Harmony, Tear of the Goddess, Hextech Revolver, and the Heart of Gold. She's tanky, she's putting out a lot of damage as well, and more importantly, she has a nice amount of farm and a couple dragons to her name, so she is looking very scary. On the flip side, Carthus 030, 117 creep score, but only has the Catalyst of the Protector and the Blasting one, so he hasn't managed to finish off that Run of Ages yet.
Yeah, that is bad times for Carthus right now, and Anivia is just basically rolling in it right now. He is doing so well. Top lane, we do see Darian going on towards Wicked. Snoopy is going to come around the corner as well to help his teammate. He has got an Oracle as well, so Darian could be going down here. Is Wicked going to be able to get away alive? That is the question that's going to be answered right now. Darian going to get knocked up. Will he die? Yes, he will. Brilliant stuff from Snoopy and CLG.eu to perfect that gank. Really nice stuff right there. And now bot lane is going to get pushed by the likes of Alistair and a Kog'Maw. Krepo is actually going to come around the side, maybe just to scare Genja of some kind, or maybe even set up that play to try and knock him back and knock him up in the air. But Kog'Maw is going to take this time to just get these golems and get some counter jungling going on. As the Gosu Pepper is going to come around the corner. Yellow Pete is all alone, so he has to get out of there. Is the minions going to take down this turret? It does look like it. So bot turret is going to go down, and Kog'Maw looks like he's just going to go back towards the lane and farm these creeps up, then possibly go back. Mid as well is going to go down, so two turrets going in the favour of CLG, and this gold difference is starting to build up, and CLG in the driver's seat.
Yeah, over 6k gold, 6.4k gold advantage after 18 minutes is big. It's very big. And from Moscow5's perspective, they're going to have to start digging in deep right now. They need Carthus to make more of an impact. You've got Warwick with the Glacial Shroud, the Madrid's Razors, and also the Pickaxe. But apart from that, I mean, the builds aren't necessarily looking like they're coming to fruition just yet. You also have Corki with the Phage and Zeal, obviously going to be going towards the Trinity Force. But if you have a look on the flip side, Shen with the Wit's End. You've got an Aegis of the Legion already on Maokai. A Phantom Dancer finished off from Kog'Maw. Scary stuff coming in. That's not even mentioning Anivia. And I have to go back to this, Enzy. I am really confused why Moscow5 did not eliminate Anivia in the picks and bans. She's such a strong character in Froggen's hands. We're seeing it again here.
Maybe they just felt that they could handle a second game, and it doesn't look like it so far. Nivea's been doing a great job once again. And talking about that, CLG is congregating around the same area. They're going to go in towards Alex. Alex does flash away, though. Snoopy flashed in to land the snare. Wall of Pain. They're trying to delay, but a beautiful wall right there. Lee Sin just missing his cue, just out of range there, so wasn't able to dive on towards Snoopy right there. But Snoopy taking a bit of tower aggro, but he's going to be alright. And now they are going to push this mid while Shen and Warwick battle it out at that top lane. And we could see a 4v4 fight kick off anytime soon, possibly. It is definitely on the cards. Corki is going to make his way towards mid as well to carry on with his teammates, as Froggen is going to clear this minion wave with that armor and just spam it away, as the Wraith Steel is going to come in from Kog'Maw, as they are going to dive straight on towards Genja. Alistair with a headbutt pulverized, but their team is not following up. They are completely out of position. Snoopy going to dive straight in. Diamond Procs, a brilliant wall coming in from Anivia. Lays the damage down on towards Diamond Procs. Has to flash away, otherwise the ultimate from Yellow P would have connected, but he should have been alright anyway. But a great engage from Alistair. Was just a shame that his team were a bit out of position right there, but they couldn't do anything about it. You know, they were just around the corner, so unlucky stuff there. Maokai is going to come up that river and go towards top lane. Darian is actually going to opt to recall in the bush instead of run away, but he should be absolutely fine. Yes, he shall. But really unfortunate there from CLG. A great engage from Alistair, but it's just a shame they weren't able to follow it up.
And in the meantime, Shen actually very nearly got killed. And we are have Carter's maybe falling again. Has Ignite on him. The last ticket's going to finish and do the job there from Anivia. Moves to 413, 183 creep score right now. So Carter's woes do continue. He's finished off the Rod of Ages, but he is so far behind the Anivia right now. Anivia 14, Karthus on 12. Shen has been flashing red for the last minute or two, and Warwick is now out of position. Is Snoopy going to land this twisted advance? Can they pick up this kill? Darren seems to be trolling around all day long. He has finally been taunted now. Only a matter of time you have to feel before he drops. You do also have the cavalry coming around the backside as well. We are going to have Alistair actually coming in confrontation with Lee Sin. Requiem is going to get popped here from Karth as well. Is it going to claim the kills? Very nearly shutting down the likes of Shen. Also onto Alistair as well, who's had to pop off the Unbreakable Will. He's going to go down from Lee Sin finally, with Karthus and Janna coming in with assists. So Moscow5 do manage to pull back a kill, but they're still 5 kills behind and about 7k gold. So it's little, but still a long way to go for them.
Yeah, very close though, trying to pick that kill up on towards Shen. They did get a kill back. I'm not going to count Moscow5 out just yet. Maybe just some insane play is going to happen. I'm not going to count them out yet. I'm definitely going to keep them in the running for this game. They're not down and out. 6k gold difference. It is quite a lot, but you can definitely come back from this one. So I'm not going to count them out, as they are going to ping away on towards Maokai here. He is actually making his way down towards the river. He could get caught out here, dive on towards Gosu Pepper. Howling Gale pops off. Diamond actually missing that Q. He's going to pop the E off as well, initiating that slow. Snoopy going to dive straight out towards Gosu Pepper, as Wicked is going to come straight in. And here comes CLG.eu, very confident indeed. Gosu Pepper undergoing a lot of damage. He is going to fall. And now Cogmore will get yet another kill. There's 3 kills for Cogmore, 4 kills for Anivia. And now going into this later stages of the game, Cogmore is going to be so strong.
Yes, absolutely. 3-0-0 has Phantom Dancer and Berserker's Greaves has 1,570 gold as well, and looks like they're going to be picking up this dragon with complete ease. You do have Lee Sin making a move here, but Anivia has managed to wall him off and does a lot of damage beforehand with her ulti, the Glacial Storm and also Frostbite, so Lee Sin being forced to pull back, and now Anivia is going to be the human ward. Here comes Lee Sin once again. Is he going to get punished for his hubris? Right here. The ultimate comes up from Cogmore's, not going to land though, and Lee Sin should be just fine using the safeguard back on the minion. Of course, that's one of the beautiful things about Lee Sin. His maneuverability is incredibly good, and he is going to be safe. But another dragon going to CLG, and I believe so far they've picked 3 out of 3 dragons up.
Absolutely. Frogger has to be very careful here. Genja is going to come around the corner, going to land that rocket, but they're not going to follow it up, as they are going to back away now. Alistair as well, lurking around in the shadows near them bushes in the river, is going to recall himself. Shen and Darren at top. They have been top, most of this game. The towers still haven't fallen. How's the CS? Warwick currently on 158, while Shen is on 132. Darren and Wicked just going to go toe-to-toe right now. Wicked has the option to back away towards his tower if he does wish and does choose so. But I don't think anything's really going to happen there. So, they are just going to farm up at top. All players kind of recalling right now. And then they're going to set their sights on whatever they want. But definitely Baron is definitely going to be a huge major part of this game right now, as Diamond is going to make his way up towards top. Cogmore is there though. The ward is in the Tribush, but that's from Diamond procs. So Yellow Pete does not know Lee Sin is there. Wicked is lurking around as well. Lee Sin is actually going to back off. Alistair going to make his way up towards top as well, as they will put the ward down. He's going to make his way in towards that bush. Did catch a glimpse of Diamond procs right there, so he is going to chase him down, as Wicked is going to chase down Darian, and the kickback from Diamond to stop Alistair coming in will most probably save them right there. So a really nice kickback from Diamond to kind of save Darian. Otherwise Crepo may be going in for that headbutt and pulverize combination. Now they are pinging towards this Baron. Has any players gone back? Yes, Warwick has. Are they going to start this one off? Yes, they will. Are they going to follow it up? Yes, they will. No, Shirelius is going to be popped instead, and they are going to get out of there. Although they could go for this one. They are just going to go around, as the bot tower is going to go down. They realise they have to do something. Corky is at bot lane, so if they do come into fight, they can possibly pick this one up. Howling Gale does come across. Requiem is about to go down. How much damage is it going to do? A fair amount. Darien is going to get pulverized straight up and towards the sky, and he's going to go down in an instant. No, he's still up. Exhaust pop. Monsoon from Ghost.eu. Froggen on the verge of death. Has he got his passive? Yes, he has. Maokai will land a kill on towards Warwick. The shutdown coming in from Lee Sin as Cogwall will fall. Flash over the wall from Lee Sin, trying to get out of there. And now CLG will set their sights on towards Ghostu Pepper, but Ghostu will be able to get away. And while all that goes on, Corky is at bot lane, but Lee Sin in a bad position. Kripo is going to come around the corner. Can he land a headbutt? Yes, he can. He lands the pulverize as well. Will Snoopy be able to get enraged? Kick back as well. Brilliant stuff from Diamond right there, but can they catch up? Diamond is going to dash towards his minion. Will he get away? It looks like he will. Brilliant stuff, but Froggen, out of nowhere, he was in the passive. He's out of the passive. He's got the kill. Great stuff from Froggen to pick that one up. Awesome stuff.
Even though Lee Sin died, that was awesome from him, I have to say.
Yeah.
So good. And as you said before, NC, Genja took that opportunity to take 2 towers at bot lane. So again, they like to play aggressive when they realise that they're up against it. And Corky is going to pull them back some of that gold. So goal difference right now, about 7k on the dot. So Moscow5 still well and truly behind, but as you said before, they're not down and out right now. Lee Sin is on 3 for 1. Diamond Prop by far and away playing the best on his team. If you base off score, he has the Wriggles Lantern, the Hex Drinker, Mercury Treads, and a Heart of Gold. So he's going to be tanky, and he's going to be doing a lot of damage, and they're definitely going to have to get on his back pretty soon. He's going to have to carry for the next 5 to 10 minutes and allow the rest of his team to catch up. In amongst that though, Corky has finished off the Trinity Force, so he's going to be doing a lot of nice damage as well. But I definitely have to say that CLG.eu right now are putting out a lot more damage in those team fights.
Absolutely, the plays coming from Froggen and the whole team has just been so good. They're pinging away on towards Carthers actually. Crepo is going to come around the corner. Maybe going for a steal here. And it does reset. Will he get this steal? Crepo is going to get the blue steal. Wow, they did have the vision in that bush as well. Cow too strong. We'll be able to pick that one off. As Genja is going to go on towards Froggen. Wall was initiated, but the jump back from Genja will save his life. Now they're going to be able to get this tower down. Froggen going to lead this charge. But I don't think anything's going to happen. But really nice stuff coming out from Alistair.
Yes, and now you're going to have a few pings on that Baron. Are they going to go for it? They know Warwick is at top lane. Darren has picked up that tower, and he could soon become a victim of CLG. Never mind that though, they're actually going to go for the Baron right off the bat here. And with Corky and Janna back towards spawn, they can actually pick this one up quite comfortably. Warwick is coming down though. Lee Sin and Carthus. Wall of Pain has been used from Carthus. They're just trying their best to hold off this Baron until you can have Corky and Janna pushing in. Shrives wherever he has been popped. We're going to see a huge team fight kicking off here. Monsoon has already been used from Janna. She's not going to have any outs here. Shen has popped these torn. Big damage in from Anivia. Requiem going to be used. Is Wicked going to fall here? Big damage as well from Carthus. Kokomore's going to take down Warwick. And Warwick, after death, is going to pick up the kill onto Shen, and a beautiful Shen ultimate actually amongst all of that will just manage to save Maokai. So the Baron is still up. Corky doing a lot of damage, has to be careful because Flash Frost very nearly landing onto him, and the fact that Lee Sin and Janna have absolutely no health to play with, Corky needs to basically go back right now and not to even attempt to try and take down some of these CLG players, and it seems that's going to be the case. But again, beautiful team fight kicking off, CLG getting the upper hand.
Yeah, 2-4 in exchange there. And Snoopy going to clear a couple wards with that Oracle, of course. The amount of wards just on this river right now, surrounding Baron, just marks the importance of this buff right now in this game. This is the one thing that's probably going to separate these two teams. Carthus, you know, although he didn't have a great start, he's starting to, you know, build up a bit of damage with that armor, which is always good on a Carthus. So that is definitely going to be good use. Froggen is going to pick up that blue. Alistair has his blue as well, and I'm sure he's going to be very happy with that. They are going to go on towards Dragon here. And Lee Sin, they are going to start this Baron off. Moscow5 going to start it off. Maokai is going to come down from the river, and so is Froggen, and now Moscow5 realise they're in a bit of trouble. They haven't got an Oracle, they haven't got that pink ward down, and they can't really capitalize on taking that Baron because, you know, CLG were too quick there. They made the transition towards that Baron buff and were able to stop that from happening. Now they're going to start to push mid. Genja in the lead for Moscow5 right now. Warwick is now actually getting wolves, and they are going to chase down Diamond Prox, and he's going to go down in an instance, but Darian is going to try and stop Yellow P from doing all kinds of damage. Not going to happen, my friend. Howling Gale comes out, Darian's going to fall. Look at that damage from Cogmore. So good, and now that will give them the opportunity to get this Baron buff. So unless we see a steal here, this is definitely gonna be a guaranteed Baron. Yes, it is. CLG.eu will pick this one up. Nice play from them, and now they can hold their heads high, and now that they can have this Baron buff, they can make plays happen. You know, they can push down the mid, try to get the inhibitor down, control the whole of the map, and push other lanes. Genja has to be careful, as Alistair is going to make crossing towards the other side, but Genja should be fine, although Shen is going to come out. The wall does come out as well to release a bit of vision, maybe trying to catch Genja off, and they look like they definitely want this kill. Wicked going to come down as well. No, they are just going to put the ward in. They are going to opt for this dragon, and now they have this Baron, Vince. They're going to have full map control. They can control the map however they like. Gold difference up to 11k. CLG looking so good right now.
Yeah, and you mentioned the damage that Cogmore was outputting. Have a look at his items: Infinity Edge and Phantom Dancer. 200 creep score, ouchie. And on top of that, Anivia has the Archangel Staff, the Chalice of Harmony, the Will of the Ancients, and a needlessly large rod, and a Warmog's armor. So she's going to be a tanky little bird there, and very difficult to kill. On top of that, the damage output that she's going to be doing is going to be insane. 373 ability power, and Froggen looking to carry his team right here, right now. On top of that, Cogmore has picked himself up a nice Quicksilver Sash, which of course is such a good item for him, and allows him to stay very much maneuverable in those team fights, stay on the outer rims, and really output a lot of pain. And as you said before, with this Baron buff, you just have to say that CLG have any possible way they feel like playing. They can go down the mid, they can go down the side, they can completely take all of that jungle that Moscow5 desperately need to pull themselves back into this game and make it theirs. It's difficult to see how Moscow5 can bounce back from this. They're going to have to turtle in very deep for the next 5 to 10 minutes at least.
They're going to need a miracle team fight, as Warwick is going to go on towards Yellow P at the top lane. Don't think anything's going to happen though, as both players will back off. So Cogmore is out of the mix in that team fight situation. Maybe Moscow5 gonna catch onto this one. Wall does go out. Alex is completely wedged between the wall and well, both walls actually. Crepo did actually go in, but he had to flash away as he was undergoing tower aggro. Yellow P actually went up top and claimed the kill right there, and Diamond Prox had to flash away. What the hell? He just went everywhere on the map. He went to the right, went to the left, and then banged into the wall right there. That was weird to say the least. And they will be able to get this bot tower, so Cogmore was able to land a kill. They've got this bot tower now, and now they can take advantage, full advantage of this Baron buff, as Warwick is now down. It's going to be a 4v5 at the hands of CLG.eu, and they are going to push this mid right now. Karthus is there, Janna as well. They should be able to get this down, no problem whatsoever. Moscow5 need to make a move. They need to do something right now because they're running wild in their base. They're trying to get this inhibitor down. Some damage coming off from Genja, not too much though, and now they are going to be on the retreat, but Froggen got to come out of nowhere. The damage coming out from Froggen, just incredible stuff. A knock up from two players, Alex Itch and Diamond. Surely going to fall, but Diamond with a beautiful ultimate. And here comes Karthus. How much damage? A bit, not too much. Shen with the ultimate going to go straight towards Snoopy, just in case there was an exchange. So Karthus going to go down there. And now CLG again in a 5v4 situation. I don't know how they can really stop this, Vince.
Could that have been the fight that sealed the deal for CLG? They're now a play behind the Moscow5, and it's worked for another 25 seconds. This is going to allow CLG the opportunity to pick up this tower, as Corki had that ultimate have landed from Cogmore. It did on the second time of asking, and Corki's going to go down, and I have to feel that's going to be the GG coming out right now. Anuvia will pop off the flash frost. Cogmore picks up his second kill onto Warwick. This is going to be a 5v2 with Baron buff. Inhibitor goes down, the second, the mid and bottom both falling. Nexus Tower is now going to fall in a flurry of action as well. There's 1, 2 coming up. Lee Sin's trying his best, but look at how quickly he drops, and he was the most farmed, the most fed on his team. and he dies that quickly. Second Nexus tower going down. That's going to be the Nexus as well, Enzi. Any second now, CLG are going to take the Corsair Vengeance Cup and the $6,000 along with it. What a tournament this has been.
What a tournament, what a finals as well. CLG.eu so strong, undefeated throughout the whole game. They will finish this possible best of three, well, 2 best of 3 series with just 2 games. Great stuff from CLG.eu. They completely, I'm actually going to go out on a limb here and just say they completely, I think they literally dominated Moscow5 there. What? I'm not going to say completely dominated, but really they were just so strong against Moscow5 there. Both games, they were just in control. So really, hat off, CLG.eu's deserved winners.
Oh, absolutely, and they did. They really bossed both games, Enzi. Both games weren't that close. Second game, very comfortable for CLG in the end. First game, for the first 5 to 10 minutes, it was touch and go. But once CLG started to find their form, started to shift through the gears, Moscow5 had no answer for them. Again, I'm going to go back to my previous point. I really think Moscow5 should have banned out the Anivia from Froggen. I think he's so strong with her, was very tanky towards the end of that game in particular, and doing a lot of damage. And of course, the utility that Anivia brings to the table as well is so good. So I honestly think that not banning Anivia may have been a slight mistake in hindsight, but of course these are split decisions. They did ban out Ari, which they know Froggen is also incredibly strong with, but at the end of the day, CLG were just too good, and I agree, they were deserved winners of the tournament. They've probably been the best team the whole way through, to be honest.